So anyhow, part 2 of Datsun sr20 swap. I got pretty much this thing all swapped back over to KA. That's the motor out of the Datsun. This is a different turbo setup I had. That's a eBay turbo instead of a Turbonetics, but it's good. It doesn't have no shaft play and doesn't smoke or nothing like that. Z32 MAF. Right now it has the stock injectors in it with like a 10:1 FMU. So it runs stupid rich. It's actually still on E85. I have the settings in with SAFC to run like 20 or 30% more fuel, and with the aeromotive fuel pressure or the aeromotive fuel pump, I don't think it's having an issue. It should be running pretty rich. I haven't put the wideband in there, but I haven't boosted on it really. So, but yeah, that's what it is. I stole the brakes off of it. Put 4 lug stuff on there. These are, I forgot to put some lug nuts on there, but got random tires laying around. I robbed that and put it on the other hatch. So got 4 lug on it. I took the AM gauges out, put this boost gauge, which isn't accurate, and pretty much just putting the interior back together now. Made exhaust for it. These are the struts and stuff that were off of the green, the old Integra hatch. So pretty much put all the cool suspension parts off of this onto that, and then now it's just kind of a basic car that's turboed. So got the little front mount in there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So just kind of trying to sell this, and so I could put some money into the Datsun, to do it right. So I need to go ahead and put this in there. I really don't want to use that turbo manifold. I don't like it. Dave, the other guy at the shop with me, has a Synapse like V-bend one. I'm going to try to get off of him and put that in there. I think that'd be a lot better, but I need to just get it in there. Let's see. Datsun's pretty much just sat. This is the sr20det radiator. It's way too tall to do anything, so I need to figure out a radiator. All this wiring and stuff I don't like. I don't like the factory fuse box or any of that crap. I mean, the turn signals and random crap doesn't work, and I'd rather just simplify it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I got some of the random parts in here. Short shifter. Got the AM and a different tack that I'm going to be running, and got all the gauges and stuff there, and gonna try to clean up the interior a little bit and make it so it's decent. I need to fix this crap right here. Told you guys about my poor prep work when I was, like 15 years old, doing body work on this for the first time. So I'm gonna go through and redo this and probably respray this whole quarter, and then eventually redo the whole car eventually. But I just want to drive it. But yeah, so I might try to kind of mock this up in there tonight or tomorrow, just see how the turbo manifold and everything sits in there, and then order a wiring harness for it, like one of those painless easy wire things. But that's it for now. Alright, so today I decided that today's the day it's going to go in. Got it all on the stand and everything ready to go. Pulled out the wiring, pressure washed the engine bay, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much just kind of pissed off at myself. I don't really like what I did when I was younger. The other turbo setup, I had to hammer this all out to get it to fit. I hammered these out right here for the lights to fit in there, the BMW projectors or whatever. So anyhow, that's a McKinney cross member and shit. So, but basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the motor in there, see what all else I need, see how it fits in there. Make sure that I don't need a different turbo manifold or all that stuff. See what I have for intercooler fitment. See what I'm gonna do with that radiator, all that stuff. Then pull it back out. I'm probably gonna repaint the bay. Probably gonna stitch weld all down here, all down these. Strengthen up the whole front of the chassis. But like I said, I'm still irritated. There's a bunch of little shit, like I chipped Fender's chipped. The hood, when it flew up a long time ago, it tweaked it. So the hood's tweaked. The cowl and stuff has a whole bunch of little shit from when it, you know, when it popped up. You know, you could see like where I just put some primer down in the little shit. I don't like this. Like I said, I'm gonna have to redo the body filler right there. I was probably gonna actually put in a patch panel instead of just putting a bunch of body filler in it. So I've got to redo that. Over here on the other side, there's like a little, let's turn on the light. You can see a crack right there. So it's getting ready to do that shit too. This back like roll pan shit where it's all connected, you can see where it's like rusting in that hole and it's rusting in this shit. So I'm just kind of irritated. I don't want to just smash it in there just to get it in there and then be driving it around with, you know, fucking Bondo falling off it and it rusting and shit. So I'm just kind of, I don't know what to do. I have too many fucking projects going on right now. The damn S14, I'm trying to make it out to Vegas Pro-Am. Do that. Financially, that sucks. You know, and the Datsun needs money. I mean, the S14 needs money. Everything needs fucking money. I gotta pay shop rent. All that bullshit. I gotta pay for that bastard over there to run. All these damn lights and shit. So it's a pain in the ass. Fucking life's a expensive bitch sometimes when you want to do when you're doing the shit you want to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash this thing in there, and then just be mad, I guess. All right, so got it stabbed in there pretty good. Got that kind of keeping the motor from tipping all the way back. Hey, quit cussing in my movie.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking quit, faggot.
Fucking bitch.
Anyhow, so that's the motor mount situation. Quit! What are you bitching about?
Son of a bitch.
So there that is.
Fucking
It's pretty decent with the turbo manifold and stuff. Gonna have to definitely do something with exhaust. Keep all the heat away from this fucker. That son of a bitch. But yeah. Now I'm gonna hook up the tranny cross member. Look at David's ass. Look at that. And hook up the tranny cross member.
Okay, well, we've got it lifted up in the air and we're trying to dig some shit.
Look at how close that fucking steering rod is. Wow. Steering rod, like, rubs on shit.
Well, once you put the other suspension in, it'll be okay.
How is it going to be okay? The steering rod stays in the same spot.
Well, you could probably change that maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And look at that. Wow.
What is that?
Cross member?
Oh, it's just solid? There's
No, there's a mount.
Why does it have a little hole, a little circle inside?
Oh, wow.
All-wheel drive too, maybe?
No, for exhaust.
Exhaust.
Gonna have to put a bigger rear end in it. That's probably a little guy.
That's probably the first thing that's going to pop is over there.
Oh, guaranteed.
Alright, so now it's all bolted in, the tranny and everything's bolted, the drive shaft fits and all that shit. So that's where she's at right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Alright, so today, son of a bitch. Anyhow, I'm friggin' over the Datsun big time. I'm doing S13 front, poo-poo on it. Placed out this old bag of crap. Yesterday, I put the coal hovers. Those are Teen Basics, and that's like my little thingy tubes. So now I've got coilovers on the back. That's how low the back is pretty much when it sits down too, so that's cool. Probably gonna have to reinforce the strut towers. David's over there. Look at him. Getting it. Reinforce these strut towers and shit. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So I gotta take off this bag of shit front stuff. The other side I already got off previously, so it should come off pretty easy now, but now this is gonna be a bitch. Alright, so I kind of put on the top coil over. I have the stock son of a bitch over here, but it's on the ground, as you can see. But this one, I put an S13 adjustable lower control arm on it. I put an S13 like adjustable son of a bitch in there. I don't know if it's really gonna work. I don't really think it is, because it's too long and the tension rod and shit's a little bit different, which I could make something work if I really wanted to. For now, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Datsun lower control arms, but I was just kind of testing this out for now. But it makes it like really wide. Makes it like the whole car like 1.5 inches wider or something stupid like that. So I'm gonna undo that and put the gay one on there. But yeah, I was just kind of testing. I might actually do it one of these days. But all right, so this is it sitting on the ground. I haven't done the other side, but this is with the actual Datsun lower control arm instead of that one. Until I got all my fucking tools out. And David, look at David. David, what are you doing? Alright, so this is pretty much the whole setup. S13 coil, well actually an S14 brake line, S13 brake calipers and rotors, and S13 other bull crap. And hooks up to all the tie rods and all that bull crap, so it works. Bled the brakes and all that shit, and got it kind of half-assed with line by looking at it. So now I'm just smashing on the wheels and tires. So yeah, the Datsun is pretty much where it's gonna sit until I get some radiator, intercooler, all that bull crap figured out. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that. This is the turbo setup and everything on this car. You know, the turbo setup I pretty much robbed out of the Datsun. So yeah, that thing's pretty much ready to go. And then this thing, it's getting ready for some paint. And then this bastard, it's I just smashed a different sway bar on it. That's a Z32 sway bar, so I put that on there. It's a little bit wider, so it's kind of cockeyed in there, but it should do something, I hope. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. And so the Datsun, there she's gonna sit. She's all low. She's finally low, so that's good. But yeah, that's it for now.